Gentlemen, we need to talk about a moment that terrifies almost every man. Picture this. You are with her. Things are heating up. She is kissing you back. Her breathing is changing. You think, yes, this is happening. I am doing everything right. And then, click. Something shifts. Suddenly, she pulls away slightly, or she goes quiet, or her body just stiffens up. The energy in the room goes from hot to awkward in 2 seconds. You are left sitting there wondering, what did I just do? You probably blame it on her mood. You think she's tired. But deep down, you have a sinking feeling that you missed something. But what if I told you the problem isn't something you did wrong, but something you didn't do at all? You likely skipped the most critical step. You skipped the warm-up. You tried to sprint before you stretched, and this is a situation that completely changes the game. Today, I'm going to save you from ever experiencing that switch-off moment again. I'm going to teach you 5 specific foreplay moves. Not vague ideas, but specific physical moves that will bypass her logical brain and speak directly to her nervous system. By the end of this video, you won't just be guessing. You will have a toolkit to make her beg for more. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Clara Sterling, and this is Clarity with Clara. I am a conscious intimacy and relationship coach. My mission is to help men go from feeling confused and disconnected to being confident, dominant lovers who know exactly how to lead in the bedroom. We don't do complicated theories here. We do practical skills that work in the real world. Today, we are focusing on foreplay. And no, it is not just the thing you have to do before the real thing. For women, it is the real thing. If you are ready to upgrade through game, let's dive in. Why you cannot skip this. Before I give you the moves, you need to understand the biology. I will keep this simple. Men are like light switches. You see something hot? You are ready. Click on. Women are like irons. We need to be plugged in, we need to wait, and we need to warm. And here's the really deep reason. On a biological level, foreplay is a safety signal. It sends a message directly to her nervous system saying, hey, you are safe here. You can let your guard down. You can completely surrender to this moment. Without this signal, her body physically cannot relax and respond. It is like a lock that only patience can open. And when a woman doesn't feel safe, her body physically cannot lubricate and her muscles tighten up. So these moves I'm about to show you are not just tricks, they're signals. They tell her primal brain, you are safe, you can let go, you can surrender. Here are the 5 moves to turn that iron on and heat it up. Move number 1, the sensitive zone, neck and ear. Move number 1 is a classic, but 90% of men do it too aggressively. We are talking about the neck and the ear. Why does it work? The neck is a high-risk area biologically. It is where the jugular vein is. Letting someone touch your neck requires trust. When you kiss her there gently, it triggers a massive release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. How to do it right? Most men go in like a hungry man, slobbery and fast. Do not do that. Start with your breath. Get close to her ear, but don't touch it yet. Just breathe against the shell of her ear. Let her feel the warmth. Then use the tip of your nose to trace a line from her earlobe down to her shoulder. Trace it, do not kiss it yet. Then use soft, dry lips to kiss the sensitive skin right below the ear. If you want to use teeth, be very careful. A gentle graze is sexy, a bite is painful. Rule: you must kiss the area for at least 30 seconds before you even think about using your teeth. Warm up the skin first. Nervous system highway. Move number 2 is subtle, but it sends electric shocks through her body. It is the spine trace. Why does this work? Her back is covered in nerve endings, but we rarely get touched there intimately. It feels unexpected. It feels possessive, but gentle. How to do it right? Do not use your whole palm like you are giving a sports massage. Use your fingertips. Or even better, Use your fingernails gently. Start at the base of her neck and slowly, and I mean slowly, drag your fingertips all the way down her spine to her lower back. Imagine you are painting a line down her back. The key here is speed. If you go fast, it tickles. If you go slow, it arouses. When you reach the bottom, don't grab her butt immediately. Just hover your hands there. Let the heat of your hands radiate. This move wakes up every nerve in her body and prepares her for deeper touch. I have 3 more moves that get progressively hotter, including one that involves power. But real quick, if you are realizing that you have been rushing things and you want to fix your technique, hit that subscribe button. I explain topics like this in every video to help you master intimacy. Don't miss out. Okay, let's turn up the heat. Move number 3 is psychological. It is the bra strap slide. Why does it work? This is about anticipation. It signals that clothes are coming off, but you are taking your time. It says, I want you, but I am in control of the pace. That control is incredibly sexy to women. How to do it right? You are behind her or to the side. Slide your finger under the strap of her bra or her dress. Slowly pull it down over her shoulder, exposing the skin. But here's the secret. Don't take it off completely yet. Just expose the shoulder. Then lean in and kiss the bare skin of her shoulder. Leave the strap hanging there. It creates a feeling of unfinishedness. It makes her wonder when the rest is coming off. This builds tension, and sexual tension is the fuel for a great orgasm. Now, let's add some dominance. Move number 4 is the wall press or the counter lift. Why does this work? This creates polarity. It highlights the difference between your strength and her softness. When you physically pick her up and put her on a counter or gently press her against a wall, she feels claimed. It taps into a primal desire to be taken. To do it right, this is not about being aggressive or scary. It is about being solid. Make eye contact. Step into her personal space. Place your hands on her waist firmly. If you press her against a wall, put your hands on the wall on either side of her head first. Box her in. Look at her. Let her feel your size and your presence. This makes her feel feminine and small, which for many women is a huge turn on. Finally, move number 5, the gateway, inner thighs. This is the closest we get to the main event without actually touching it, the inner thighs. Why does it work? This uses the proximity principle. The closer you get to the genitals without touching them, the more she wants you to touch them. It drives her crazy. How to do it right? If she is on the counter or lying down, open her legs. Start kissing her knees. Slowly work your way up the inside of her thigh. Use your breath. Use your tongue. Go higher and higher. And then stop. Stop about 2 inches away from her clitoris. Kiss the crease of her leg. Kiss the very top of her thigh, but do not touch the center. She will likely lift her hips. She might try to pull your head closer. Resist it for a moment. Let her beg for it physically. This builds the arousal to a boiling point so that when you finally do touch her, she explodes. Let's do a quick recap. Neck and ear to build trust and softness. Spine trace to wake up the whole nervous system by going slow. Bra strap tease to build incredible tension. The wall press to create that magnetic polarity. And finally, inner thighs with proximity to maximize desire. Get close, but don't touch the target immediately. Here is your homework for this week. Pick just one of these moves. Just one. And commit to doing it for at least 3 minutes without trying to have sex immediately after. Just enjoy the reaction. Watch how her body changes. Remember, foreplay isn't the appetizer. It's the main event that makes the dessert possible. When you master these moves, you stop being the guy she accommodates and you start being the lover she craves. I want to know, which of these 5 moves are you going to try first? The wall press? The neck kiss? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give it a like so I know to make more videos like this. I'm Clara Sterling. Thanks for watching Clarity with Clara, and I'll see you in the next video.